Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while, I know I don't record as much, but I'm going to be reacting to Spy X Family. I haven't reacted to the earlier chapters, but I will be reacting to the next two ones. I've been a little bit spoiled, so I felt like I wanted a reaction of this. So yeah, we started off by this chapter 109 and we see how it goes. So Melinda is at the hospital. That's where we left off. Okay. Good day to you, Mr. Strismon. My name is Dr. Forger, and I'll be taking care of you. He's very defensive. Alright. You're your husband, correct? I only came here at her urging, but she said you might strike me as part of your treatment. So that's it. Don't worry about that, please. Let's have a nice, peaceful conversation. It appears that Yor has been gradually deepening her relationship with Melinda, so much so that she provided an inadvertent assist on my mission. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna start it off by saying like I don't speak that often. Honestly, I do not, and there's a lot of text here, so I will have trouble. Anyways, let's keep it on. You listed headaches, insomnia, blah blah blah. When did all of these symptoms begin? Can you think of anything that might have triggered them? Please feel free to speak openly with me. As a doctor, I'm bound by an oath of confidentiality, so I won't divulge the contents of our discussion or the fact that you're being treated here to anyone, including my wife, of course. In the extremely unlikely event that our sessions were to cause you any harm, I would expect and encourage you to report me to the authorities, right? You're a strong man. It's impressive how you deal with patients like this on a daily basis. You know, I think it's the same thing whenever I see you both strike me as so lively. But Madame Desmond, you're no less impressive. Okay, bro, why are you butting in? I don't get it. I know how hard you work as the wife of the chairman. Do you not consider yourself to be lively? Well, I may be a doctor, but I'm still a human being. There are many aspects of my job and daily life that take a toll on my mental health. And when that happened, I too scheduled an appointment to vent about them to a colleague. There is no crime and no shame in not being strong enough, Mrs. Desmond. And while you may be the wife of a party chairman, you too are a human being. And so, whatever little pieces of intel that might be of use to Operation Strix, won't you please disclose them to me? Even if it's only little by little, I hope that you open yourself to me, up to me. Share whatever might be troubling you so that I can help you find a solution. Nora, will you wait for me outside, please? As you wish, madam. Alright. This tea is excellent. It's imported from Hungaria. Hungaria? If you like, I can give you the retailer's address. You don't seem very much like a doctor. You don't think so? I was a patient here once before, a long time ago. Oh, indeed you were. I can imagine there was. He probably would have known if she was a patient. Okay. I can't imagine there was much in the way of a. Okay. Back then, psychiatry department. Anyway, back then we'd been weathering the uproar of the war and its end. The eyes of the nation and several other nations were upon us. It was a hard time. Even the doctor in charge of my care treated me with a great deal of trepidation. I do not know what that means. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm grateful that we come back to give us another chance. Meeting your has helped convince me that people nowadays may not even remember me as the former first lady. That and late though it may be, I think I finally accepted that I do need to change. Alright. That time I sought help as the spouse of a party chairman. But today I'm just here as a mother and as a wife. Then I take it you experiencing some sort of distress involving your family? Tell me, doctor. Do you believe in UFOs? Uh, by UFOs, you mean those? Well, what should I say? What is the right answer? No, as a clinician, okay, my job is merely to hear her out without negating her. A tough question. I haven't ever seen one myself, so. Then again, I have heard unsubstantiated rumor that Melinda is obsessed with the dark arts. Maybe I need to take a shot here. But that said, that was a very short. No, wait, there's more. Considering how vast the universe is, it will be no surprise to learn that we're not alone within it. And it's certainly exciting to consider the possibility that we're being visited by UFOs. UFOs. I used to religiously read tales of UFO sightings and such that were published in a magazine called Moon. And I've looked over the investigative reports released by the nautical military. They're actually quite interesting. And there's the recent case of the Babette family abduction. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little carried away with the topic. Are you well versed about UFOs yourself, Mr. Desmond? I don't really know anyone with whom I'm able to seriously discuss the topic, and consider my occupation, it's a little sticky. Ah. Oh, but of course, we were discussing your family. My apologies. Is there some connection between UFOs and your family? Oh, damn. He really did not. That was a bad job from him. Honestly, like, you should have asked a bit more instead of just, bro, literally just said his hobby, and I read all of it for no reason. Perhaps it's her sons were interested in the topic and not Melinda herself. Or could it be that Donovan is in some way connected to space exploration? It's about my husband, actually. It is Donovan. In truth, my husband is an alien. Say again? Oh, wow. That's fascinating. Okay, well, this chapter, a lot of text, and, yeah, well, it's good, I guess. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's good. So it's, it's not a lot of like. I mean, it's information, but okay, we keep going. I said that my husband is an alien. I see. Is that just a metaphor for someone whose way of thinking she finds incomprehensible? Incomprehensible. What aspect of your husband's behavior led you to that conclusion? Well, no, I really can't do this. If you were to find out about, please, Mrs. Desmond, relax. This is a private examination. There's no one here who can cause you any harm. That's not true. You have no idea. Madam? Oh, don't worry about her. Dr. Folia is a very sincere and talented clinician. What was her name? Night Hawk? Something? I have no doubt that he'll help lead Mr. Desmond in a positive direction. Yes, but no, never mind. Maybe it's best to let professionals handle it. Honestly, all of us in her household staff wish we could do more to support her. Hmm. It sounds like you care for her a great deal. I can't speak to her specific condition, but generally, patients need support not just from the doctor, but from those around them. So she's gathering information from the staff now. I'm a psychiatric nurse, so if you have any concerns you'd like to share, I would be happy to listen. I'm sure there are matters that Mrs. Desmond will find painful that I should speak objectively about. Okay, that's right. Exhale slowly through your mouth, just like that. Are you feeling more relaxed now? Mrs. Desmond, I promise you, as a doctor, I will always be an ally to my patient, no matter the circumstances. If, hypothetically, you are being harmed in some way by your husband, then I urge you to leave that environment immediately. We can find a suitable place for you where you and your sons will be safe. Perhaps this could even lead to criminal charges being filed against him. If we could use those to remove him from power, it could spell an end to all his warmongering ambitions. Of course, it's never as simple as that. There's still plenty of National Unity Party members within the State Security Service and the Justice Department. Oh, then. Still, if we can plant even a single seed of scandal, it may one day bloom into a powerful weapon against him. So once more, he hasn't done a single thing to me. That man hasn't done anything to me. Could you be controlling her in such a way as to make her say that or even make her believe that? Even if he hasn't harmed you, harmed, harmed you physically, people can still be hurt by the words or demeanor of others. Now, I myself do not know whether he has abused you or not. That said, What is clear to me is that you are presently enduring a great deal of suffering, and it's your effort to fight off that suffering that's brought you here to the hospital today. And okay, nice. So, alright, let's see. Yes, I suppose that's true. But coming here now, it's already too late. Never too late to. No, there's no point in fixing a facade. I can't even remember when all of this began. Oh, are we getting some backstory? I hope so. Was it shortly after my first child was born, or was it the second? I can't specifically recall, but it was some time ago. Right around then, he became a completely different man. He began pushing everyone around him away, and he barely spoke to anyone at all. And one day I realized that he hadn't simply changed, but that an extraterrestrial being had assumed his identity. Okay? You probably think I just said something completely ridiculous. Of course you do. Could this be some man with delusional misidentification syndrome? But I haven't seen any sign of the brain. Okay, symptoms. Brain pathology associated with such conditions, even the basic cognitive tests he took earlier showed no signs of impaired mental functioning. Okay, I made it. The real him is gone. I suspect the aliens took him away to some distant planet. Hmm. Yeah, okay. So she might be delusional, but obviously that means Desmond can do something, but she's just thinking an alien has taken over him. But kind of like, okay, wait, I'll tell you later. You asked me earlier what my basis was for reaching that conclusion. Well, we rarely converse, but something becomes more clear every time we interact, and it scares me. Even my older son has been saying the same thing. That my husband, no, that alien, he can read people's minds. That is awesome. See, that's the. Oh, you can see that's. This is the page I got spoiled on, upon unfortunately, but that is actually amazing. In other words, he's telepathic, and that's why all your promises of patient confidentiality don't matter. Sooner or later, he will know the outcome here. The belief that one's mind is being read is a common delusion. Ours is a patient feeling that they are in an impossible situation from which they are powerless to extricate themselves. And yet, I'm scared. I don't know what he is. I know I have to protect my children, and yet I'm too scared of him. It takes all I have just to protect myself. Whether that means decide to engage with the kids or ignore them completely, I simply have to go along with it. Okay, this is actually super exciting now. I just want to see like Desmond's POV or what he thinks. I'm very curious now. That must be very hard for you. But if I may ask, has your husband ordered you to do so? Does he tell you to do as he says? No. Mrs. Desmond, even a subtle cognitive bias can easily lead to a communication breakdown between two people. Don't you think it's possible that if you and your husband were to calmly discuss these concerns, it might help to alleviate your fears? Now, it may be easier for you to do so with the help of a neutral third party, in which case, suggesting that your husband also see a psychiatrist may be the one to do that. Bro, you're leading on a little bit too much. Although I can't say I have experience working with extraterrestrials, you could even invite him with you to one of our such sessions if you like. I can speak. You think that I only feel comfortable with it, of course. The health and well-being of you and your children is our top priority. I simply ask, my earthling friend, you to consider that an honest dialogue with him may reveal that he's been a friendly alien all along. A friendly alien? Again, this is only a possibility to consider. We will pursue exploring his nature with great care. Another idea we should be open to is that he is not any sort of alien at all. We can't dismiss the possibility that he's from the future, or the depths of the earth, or has merely acquired superpowers. No. I will research the various possibilities before our next session. Next session, a problem of this nature takes time to resolve, Mr. Desmond. If you don't mind, I'd like you to write in this notebook whatever you can remember about the times you thought he was reading your mind and how that made you feel. So now we get you to a thorough medical examination and prescribe a few light medication. Once we can stabilize your physical symptoms, we go from there. So you think I'm sick? As I said before, what I think is that you're suffering, and I intend to support your recovery with all that I'm capable of, both for your own sake and your family's. I hope to see you back for another session next week. In the meantime, if the medication don't agree with you or anything else troubles you, I'll be available. Hmm. I wonder if I pushed a little too hard. Yeah, really? You think so? You know there's no way Donovan will ever come here. Donovan, who's been replaced by an alien. Really? Confidentiality? Okay. From what I heard from her chaperone, I don't get the sense that she's deliberately lying. Probably best that see her examination results before we dig too deeply. Welcome home, Lloyd. I hope you had a good day at work. I make some tea. Thank you, Yor. Because of you, I'm now in direct contact with Melinda. Papa was doing mission stuff. But this idea of reading other people's mind, no way could anyone actually do that. If an ability like that truly existed, it will bring down every intelligence agency in the world. Donovan Desmond, the more I learn about him, the less I understand. Even superpower. They do. Alright, well, that was exciting. That was a good chapter. Let's see the comments. What about the one time Lloyd met him and Damien? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Paul did, and Anya and Donovan has yet to meet, yet to meet. Find a wardrobe. Okay, not sure how to feel about it. It will make all Lloyd's work useless. No need to pretend anymore to have a fake family, since Desmond probably already knows it. Well, the thing is, Lloyd doesn't know. Like, I mean, sure, if Desmond knows about it, Lloyd doesn't think that Desmond actually reads mind, right? So he would probably just keep on going, and then Anya gotta help somehow. Ah, I'm so excited to see Desmond and Anya. Hmm. Okay, well, this was actually pretty good. I'm super excited. Let's see how it goes. I really hope Donovan actually has mind reading ability, right? If he doesn't, that's just very boring. I really do hope that he has one. Okay, well, I thought it was a great chapter. I mean, it was a lot of reading for me. Like, this is the most I've read in like a month. Anyways, it was good. It was good. I'm excited. Well, I'll see you on the next video.